Right, hello. You join me, just had a mad 5 minutes. Join me at Pavyotts Mill Fisheries in Yeovil. Get it right in a minute. Absolute beautiful lake. This is. I mean, we've just turned up. We've got a little cabin. We've got a play. I'll show you all that in a minute. And it's dog friendly. So I brought one of my dogs. My other pug's down there, and the missus is with me because we've got a cabin. Lovely lake. I've literally just dropped the rods out. I haven't set nothing up. Literally, like, it's so hot. I didn't think I'd catch one that quick. Right hand rod, munch baits, cream seed, ripped off. Had a lovely little common out. I think it's around about £6. I haven't zeroed the net yet. It went 10 in the net. When you catch one here, you have to chip it because every fish is chipped. And I got the reader across it and it didn't chip. So the bailiff's just been round, the owner, and put a chip in it for me, or for him. And now that fish is registered. So we actually caught a virgin fish that hasn't been caught before. Fought like Anne as well for a little. Going to get the rod straight back out, then I'll show you where I'm fishing and all that. But we're here. It's Tuesday morning. Well, it's actually Tuesday afternoon now, about 1 o'clock. But we actually got here about 11:30. And we're leaving Friday morning. Got to be out by 10. So we got a good sort of 72-hour session. So yeah. Oh, hello. That would have been good getting a run on recording. But anyway, I'm going to carry on setting up, get my other third rod back out, and go from there. So see you soon, because Pip looks impressed, doesn't she? Rod's only been in the water about 5 minutes, I haven't even done intro yet. And one's ripped off on the munch baits. Tell you what, if I go around this way, you go in that corner, because that'll be a better shot, won't it? Right. I wonder what that's that chippy thing, ain't we?
Oh yeah.
Right, let's get this solid. Oh, it must come out of the net there. Come out of the net. Right. I'll give him a quick weigh in a minute. Zero the sling, so we'll do that in a minute. Totally unorganised. Now let's see if he's got a chip. £10, so I would imagine it's about £7 or £8. How did she say we work this? Press it. And then press it again.
Press it again, yeah. Right.
Don't think he's got one, is it?
What's the size of his head?
Chip error. Nope. No, I don't think it's got one. Nope. Right, it's a little walk around of our swim. In peg 1 at Kingfisher, you get this little room, like a little tackle room. I've got all my tackle bags there, cooking table there, my Avid wardrobe, and you actually get a fridge or freezer that actually comes with it. So there's the way in. Come through here. It's dog friendly. You've got a gate here as well. This is the swim. This is peg 1 Kingfisher. Your boat. This gate actually shuts, so you can leave the dogs in here. It's brilliant. Absolute gorgeous day though. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful big swim. As you can see, we've made the most of it. This is the actual cabin with the missus in it and the dogs. They're getting out of the sun. Beds come with it. Electric. You have a nice fan going in this heat. Beautiful. What more do you want than that? Yep, that all comes with it. Beautiful. Absolute lovely little place. You come out here. I'm actually fishing this is your area here. You got the sort of the reeds there, cuts off across there, and each swim's got its own like little bay. I mean, my fishing is up to those reeds obviously, and then we got peg 2 there, peg 3 there, 4's over there, and 5's just the other side of those reeds. Peg 1 and 2 are the only ones electric. So I got my first rod in that bay there. Just looks so fishy. That's where I've had that little £6 common from, literally right up against the bank there with a bait boat. And then I've got the other rod, which obviously has got to be fished to, innit? The island. I'm about a rod length off the island because I've been told there's a few snags if you go right tight. And then I've got the other rod. I've gone to this clump of weeds here to start with, just so that bit points out. Oh, I've got that one on that one over there on munch baits, cream seed, the usual. Got that one out on the house boilie, which is squid and orange boilies. And I've got this one on corn, because maize banned here, but you can use corn and pellet. So I've gone right up to the reeds in there. But I'm actually allowed to use a 4th rod here on this swim. I'll fish this up there. Because it's only me fishing, I've had to get a 4th rod licence obviously. And I'm going to put one out here tonight, in the margins down here. But I'm going to actually float fish on the old maggot, because you know me, I love me match fishing. Just there, got a couple of pints of maggots, and see how it goes. But yeah, this is it. Say hello. Beautiful swim. This is peg 1. It's the cabin. Beautiful place. Dogs are loving it. Look. Another good thing about this place is it's dog friendly. That's even better. Oh, and you have to use pods, by the way. You've got to use rod pods. That's why I bought my medieval one. That's actually my dad's old pod, and that's me new saber one. You've got to use pods. You're not allowed to put no bank sticks in the ground, which is fair enough. Comes with its own cradle, waistling and landing net. You don't need to bring none of that. That's all supplied. And also this swim, I think 1 and 5 come with beds as well, so you don't need to use anything. And the beauty of this place is you park just there. You park there and fish here. Absolutely brilliant. It's very big one again, but they scrap like hell. Again, that's on the munch baits again in that corner.
Okay.
Better fish. Getting bigger. Do you want to just put that down, pour some water in that slimming pool, please? Right, just had another one out on munch baits again in that same corner. My chip reader's stopped working, and it's past £5, so we'll just have to put this one back. But this one went £10.6 or something, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So lovely little common again. Not going to lift him up high because you're not allowed to lift him up too high here. So and he's still full of beans. I'm just going to literally there you go, look. Lovely common again. Fought like cow as well. There you go.
Hello.
Ella, like that, Ella. Is that nice? He fought like hell. I mean, two little helpers there. What's that? We're going to put him back anyway because he's getting a bit feisty. But yeah, beautiful little common. And yeah, let's get him back. Right, this one hasn't got a chip, but it's past £5, so we're just going to put him back. I've just got another chip reader because my chip reader didn't work. The ladies at the office said just put him back because we're going to right. Lovely little common again. £10 mark. And that fight well. That got me 2 little helpers. They'll probably jump when they see it. Right. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Ready? Look at those. Excellent. Right. Let's get that rod back out there. My beautiful muscly physique. Right, it's 8:05 on Tuesday evening. I've had 2 out and I missed one. And I found a much bigger fish as well, but it just pulled and that was it. So that's fishing. But I've had all them on munch baits. So I put the other one out on munch baits. So I've got 2 out on munch baits and 2 out on corn now. But now it's time for some dinner. Yeah. Eat that and yeah, if we don't get any in the night, see you in the morning. But if we get some in the morning, at night, I'll see you at night. In the morning, later, yeah, whatever. Yeah, see you then. Look at this for a beautiful, beautiful evening. Look at that. The swim is lovely. Lots of features on it. 2 reeds there. The island out there. And the other corner in there. Absolutely beautiful evening. Right. Well, it's 20 to 3. Just had screaming run. Fought really hard as well. But he's only about £7. Scanned him and the scan numbers come up. 7704. I would have shown you, but it's dark. But if I get one tomorrow, I'll show you the scanning. But he's a lovely little common again. Fought like hell as well, like a little torpedo he was. Won't lift him too high because there's a rule in this lake. You're not lift them out of the cradle. You've got to keep them very low. So here he is. I'm going to put him straight back, get this rod back out, but again, this was on munch baits out by the island. So I've caught all my fish on munch baits now. That's 2 different rods, same bait. So I think the cream seed's doing it again. So I'm going to put him back and get this rod back out. Isn't that right, Pippi? Pippi's there. Alright. Right, just redone all my rods. Ready to go back out. 2 on the munch bait and 2 on popped up corn. I'm going to change a few plans where I'm going to go. But yeah. Right, this is the rigs that I'm catching them on. Bit of tubing, safety rig. 3-ounce lead, pair lead, coated braid, and what I'm doing, I'm taking off about 2 or 3 inches of it, knotless knot, onto a pop-up, and that little weight there just pops out like that, so it's off the top out of the silt. Same as what I always use, barbless hooks obviously, a little tiny kicker, so it just kicks it out like that. And that is what I've caught all my fish on so far. So I'm putting 2 rigs out on that today, and 2 rigs I'm going to stick with corn. See how we go. Right, all I'm using is a couple of handfuls of boilies, not putting many boilies out because in here I've got chopped, I've got powdered, I've got, this is a stick mix with the goo, which I'll show you in a minute. And chopped boilies, so there's a lot of nutrients in there, so I'm just literally just putting 1 scoop of that in and about half a scoop of pellet. And then what I'm doing is covering them in this. This is for munch baits, of course, blood boil, and that just, I think that might be what's giving me the edge. Just coating it in there like that. Coating this one the same, and that's it. He's going out. Okay. actually going out to the island where those ducks are, basically. So I'm fishing about a rod length off the island. So we're told there's some snags out there, right tight, so I'm fishing about a rod length off. I'm going towards just where it overhangs. It's about 4 foot deep there. About there. And that's it. Right, just changed a bit around. I've gone with this rod here. I was fishing in the margins down here, but I've gone by the end of those weeds now. And then the rod out there, I was fishing in the middle of the reeds. Gone to the edge. I don't want to go past them because I'm going into swim 2 then. Kept that one out by the island there on munch bait. Oh, those 2 are on corn. That one's on munch bait, so that's what I've caught on. And the one in the corner there, I've come away from the corner a little bit by that green bush there. And again on munch baits where I've had the 2 from. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go, but it looks like it's going to be another boiling hot day. Absolutely, look at this, looks beautiful for it. So yeah, these are lovely swims here. The dogs are absolutely knackered. Here's little Pippi. Yeah, there's little Pippi. There's Ella, the dopey pug. The missus sunbathing, that's what we bed chair. Because we get the sun here all day. Apart from this time of the day, because you've got that big tree there where the sun sits behind. But today's meant to be 30 degrees as well, so it's going to be a beautiful day. But yeah, still lovely swims. There's the hood. Brilliant. Right, see if we can't get some fish. Well, dog's on the table. Hey, it's hard life, isn't it, being a dog? Look at that. Hey, the face on your mother would love, look. Hello, Ella. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah? Oh dear. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. It's nice bringing the dogs with you, actually. Well, a lot of lakes don't let you have dogs, but this day, long as they're well behaved, which ours ain't. No, they are. They're pretty good. Right. Right, well, it's Wednesday afternoon. It's 20 past 3 and it's 32 degrees. It is so hot. I have had my t-shirt off, but I don't want to make yours sick, so I put my t-shirt back on. Yeah, loads and loads of fish on the top. I mean, loads. You alright, girl? You're a little bit thirsty. Hey? Yeah, it's got the fan going in there for the dogs. Water bowls everywhere. Hey? Yeah, it's fish all over the top, but oh, you tie. I've tried everything to get every bird in there quickly in the hut. Yeah, like I said, I've tried everything trying to get them off the top. Not interested, mind you. None of us want to move in this heat, do we? But hopefully we get a few more out tonight. But when the temperature drops, it's lovely. But as you can see, we're in the sun all day on this swim, which is great for the missus. But I was sort of hoping it'd be overcast and windy. But like I say, we've got 2 fans going in there for the dogs. They're loving it in there. It's lovely and cool in there actually. But yeah, that's fishing. But I'll show you some of the fish on the top in a minute. You see what I mean? You definitely can't say there aren't fish in here, because there is. But they're just not having it. Oh, a couple more bloggers are next door. I'll find out their channel. He's just beat his PB with a £22 carp. So, well, that was early this morning. So he's happy, got the bucket. Yeah, I've got to go chat to them nice blokes. I'll find out what their channel is. You can have a look. But yeah, so still fishing. and go from there. Yeah, there's a lovely fish on the top there, look. Just coasting around doing nothing. I've tried going after him, not interested, don't want to take nothing. There's another, you can see that, there's a few more out there. Where is he? There he is, another one out there. They're all over the place, another one there, look. On the top, they are everywhere, but they're not having it. That one out there is nice, isn't he? That'll do. Like I say, there's not a shortage of fish in here, but they're just not taking the bait. Right, wow, it's Thursday morning. It's 20 to 11 and it is absolutely sweltering already. It's meant to be 32 degrees today. Not much has happened. Absolute really good night's sleep actually, not a single bleep all night. But I think the weather's sort of killed. I'm going to show you my thermometer in a minute, which, bearing in mind, this is in the direct sunlight and it's gone off the chart at over 50 degrees. It's mental. I've changed my positions a little bit in the water because I've had nothing at all, not a single bleep from any of these reeds, and that's where half of my rods were. So I've just found out something interesting as well. The spit there, which I thought was a spit, is actually a jetty, so that's all overgrown on the jetty, so underneath is open. So I'll show you what changes I've done, but we've got another 24 hours. We've got to be off the lake by 10 o'clock tomorrow, so we've got a big pack up to do, but we'll get most of it done tonight. But hopefully we'll get a few more out, but it's meant to be 32 degrees today, so who knows. And this, like I said, this is in the sun all day. The dogs are alright, they go in the hut, we've got two big fans going for them, but for us it's like, whew. But yeah, so I'll show you the new positions where I put the rods. Right, that jetty there, can't even see the bloody camera, it's so hot. That, what I thought was a spit of land, is actually a wooden jetty that's overgrown, so all underneath here is open. So I've got my usual one in this bit by this tree here, and I've put one on house baits just on the end here. I think that was a duck on the end here. So I've basically got two out there because that's where I had to fish from. Still got one out by the island over there. Done away with them by the reeds and by the reeds here because I've had nothing at all, but I've dropped it smack bang in the middle on corn, even though I hadn't had a single beep on corn, but still got to give it a go. But yeah, so it goes. But the owners put some that blue algae stuff in the water, so I don't know whether that's going to affect the fishing or not, but it makes it look beautiful. But yeah, so we'll give it a go. Like I said, it's going to be very, very hot today, so yeah, we'll be in the hut chilling in the fans with the dogs. Oh, snot face. Ella, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, Ella. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Oh, where's Pip? She's probably in there already, isn't she? Pip's underneath. Oh, she's on the bed there. Hello, Pippi. Hello, beautiful. You're a good girl. Good girl. Yeah, right, so the missus, see how it goes. Right, there's my temperature gauge. Bearing in mind it is in the sun. I can't even see the camera, it's so bloody hot. And it's off the chart, look. It's absolutely off the chart when you get that. That's how hot it is, but obviously that is in the sun. They don't know how accurate they are, but they do say it's 32, which I can believe. Do you want to do us a favour? That's in the water. Do you want to put all that water on that sling for me? You hear me? Yeah.
Good stuff.
Right, just had this one out. It's gone 20 pounds 10 ounces, and it was chipped. Beautiful, fought quite well in this gorgeous heat. I'm doing it in the water because he's a nice fish, and I wanted to get him back as soon as I could because of the heat. It's so hot. I didn't want him in that sling for very long, but absolute gorgeous fish. Beautiful mirror. This is going to be interesting. You might do a runner, but right. Okay. It's still full of beans. Let me do this up a little bit more. Right. He's going to be lively because I've just put him back in the water now. Fresh oxygen going through him. Right. I hope I can get a shot more. Right, calm down, boy, calm down. If not, it'll be short-lived, won't it? Should have maybe got a photo over there first. He's proper full of it, he is. I don't think he's going to maybe this is going to work. He's proper there we are. Here we go. £20 10. Beautiful mirror carp. £20 10. I didn't want to photograph him in me cradle because it's so hot. I want him in the water. And putting him in the water means he's come back to life. So got it? Yeah. At the end, babe, do you want to zoom in on the camera? Make sure we got a good one on the camera. Yeah. Right. Beautiful £20 10 ounce mirror. Like I just said, I didn't want to do it in the sling, it's too hot, so I thought I'd get my waders on quick, get him in the water. Beautiful fish, look at that. Definitely recording, isn't it? Right, I'm going to let him go, and thank you very much, buddy. Well done, Dad, looking down on me. Let's put him back in the water. Do you want a video of him swimming off? Mm-hmm. Look at that, beautiful fish. There you go, mate, you're free now. There he goes, ready? I love watching him go off. Look at that, straight down. Excellent. That's what we come for. Right, well, as you just see, just had a nice 20 out. I mean, you can't grumble at that. It's 32 degrees. It's 3:45 and it's virtually its hottest. I mean, it's sweltering. And the rod ripped off. Down in the bay by the boathouse again. Munch baits again. All the fish I've had have come from munch baits. The cream seed, 14mm on a pop-up. We've seen what I'm putting out. A couple of handfuls of bait, nothing major. But that's 4 fish. Biggest £20 10 ounces. And he had a chip, so he managed to scan it. I was going to video doing the chip, but to be honest, it's so hot. And the cradle is hot. Obviously, we doused it in water and that, and I just wanted to get the fish back in the water as soon as possible. That's why I jumped in my waders and put them in the sack, jumped in my waders and got in the water and done it in the water because it's just too hot for me in this sun. I don't want to stress the fish too much by showing you how to do the chip reading and that. But if I catch one this evening, I'll show you. If not, I'll just show you the little machine. Basically, you just press a button, scan them, and every fish has got a chip in it. So it keeps a record of when they come out, when they're caught, how often they're getting caught, which is a really good idea. Never seen it in a fishery before, but I reckon it's fantastic. And it also stops a few people lying about weights. You what?
And the weights.
And the weights, yeah. That's what I was just going to say. It stops people lying about the weights as well. But yeah, absolute chuffed to bits with that. I mean, it's been, wow. It's a lovely venue. It's brilliant to bring the missus. It's just great. Yeah, can't fault the place really. I'll show you the toilets and all that later. Because I'll tell you what, the toilets, the showers, even they are so clean and so tidy and lovely. You get a lovely shower out of it. And the toilets are clean. I'll show you them later. Yeah, I've actually used worse toilets in a proper campsite, and this being a fishery, they're absolutely perfect, which I'll show you later. But yeah, I'm over the moon. We've had a real good weekend. We've got all night, the rest of the day, all night tonight. We have to be off by 10:30 tomorrow. We're going to aim to get away about 10. It's a long drive home, but nice 20 in the sun with the missus and the dogs. What more in life do you want than that, apart from win the lottery? See you later. Pippi, Pippi, Pippa. Hello, beautiful. Snot face. He's looking for food. Ella, you're a good girl. Ella, Ella. Oh, she's too busy scavenging. Sunny. Ella, you're a good girl. Ella, Ella, you've been a good girl. Hey, you've been a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh, toes. Toes. You ready, Cody? Right, this is the little chip machine that you get, and you just press the button on the side, and it says read. And what you do, you'll bring it over. You try and do it without getting soaking wet. You just run it over the fish. I don't think he's got one. I don't think he's actually got a chip. No, he hasn't got a chip. That's a shame because I can't show you what it does. Read. Transreader. No. Unchipped. Which is a shame because he would have been nice to be chipped, but it's too late to phone the owner now. But usually when you run him over like that, a number comes up on the chip thing and tells you what it is, but this one hasn't got a chip in it. So he doesn't go as fast as the other fish. Yeah, unfortunately he hasn't got one, so I can't show you it. But lovely common, £14 on the munch baits again, out by the island. Oh, here we go. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful common carp. £14 on the munch, out by the island. Beauty. So happy with that. Let's get some photos, and then we'll video me putting it back. Okay. Right, here we go. It's bigger than £14, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see him right or not?
Yeah.
Right. Beautiful. And away he goes. That's it. Fish number 5. The toilets, as I said, very clean, tidy toilets. When you go into the shower room, this is the shower room, very clean and tidy. Can't fault that at all for a fishing lake, can you? Ladies, gents, very clean. If you're fishing peg 1 like we are, this is peg 1, this is where you park, and that's where the toilets are. Nice convenient swim. Can't be bad. Right, I'm all packed up now. Got a few things to go in the van, but this is it in its as you turn up. I think the cabin's cleaning it when we got it because Mrs. has been polishing it.
I haven't.
But this is what you get. Leave nothing but memories and footprints. That's the saying. But this swim one's brilliant. You got the fridge, freezer. Tackle down, we'll definitely be back. Will we?
Yeah.
Right, well, that brings us to the end of our session. It's Friday morning. Time to get off home. Started off with Pip, ending with Ella. They've been quite good girls, really. It's the first time they've been fishing with us. There's Pippi. She looks really happy. And there we go. Hey. They've been quite good girls, apart from parking at the bait boat. They didn't like the bait boat. But yeah, I love this. I'm going to put her down because she's dopey. Little girl. But yeah, it's been a cracking few days. Really, really nice place. Facilities are second to none. The ladies and the gent that runs the place are absolutely lovely. They do anything for you. You can't fault the place, really. I've had 5 fish out, biggest being 20. I lost 4. Bad angling. Nah, I just lost 4. Beautiful place. Biggest was 20. Had a 14, 10, and a 7 and a 6. There's a little card you fill in. I'll go and get it and show you. I'm back. There's the card you fill in, and you can see that on there because the sun's so bright. And there's a little chip reader that you give back. But yeah, we're definitely back here. Big shout out to Out Cast Carpers. Got the lads fishing on Peg 5, real nice lads. Had a good crack with over the weekend. They got a YouTube channel, Out Cast Carpers. Go check them out. 2 real nice blokes, the bearded wonders we were calling them. Yeah, we had a good crack with them. But yeah, can't fault the place. Definitely be back. So if you're looking for a beautiful place to come fishing with a hut, and it's reasonable price. I mean, I paid, what did we pay? 200 quid. 200 quid for Tuesday to Friday. Midweek break. You bring your dogs and everyone with you. It's absolutely fantastic. We'll be back. I'm thinking of doing a bit of a winter session down here. But yeah, it's just a shame the weather was so hot. It was like 32 degrees, so the weather was definitely against us. But we still managed to get 5 out and lost 4. So can't fault the place, and we'll be back. So like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't just watch, subscribe. See you soon.